right, it is our big 7th annual Stuff the Bus Back to School campaign, and I'll tell you, Valley of the Sun United Way, Dawn, has been so important to us because you give us firsthand about how important this drive is for families, for kids, for schools, for teachers. And that's why right now we kick it off during the summertime, because we want to have those supplies for those families and those kids right away, because they should not have to worry about pencils and papers. They should be worried about, of course, getting the education they need.
Exactly, Brad. We are so excited, Valley of the Sun United Way, to partner with AZTV again this year on the virtual Back to School Backdraft Drive, because it aligns to our mighty Change 2026 goals in supporting the basic needs of our community. And just like you said, we should not have to worry about that.
Yeah, and again, this is very easy to do, and we're going to be talking about that in just a second, but let's talk about what is needed, because everyone thinks, they just need a pencil or they need a paper. No, there's a lot more that goes into this that they need, don't they?
There truly is a lot that's needed right now in regards to back to school. Our families are experiencing so much more this year. Higher rent, food cost, gas, all of those things. So these are basic needs, and to your point, it's much more than just a pencil. So as you can see, these backpacks are full of great items.
Yeah, they are very due. I mean, the pencils, as we mentioned, the colored pencils, and that's the thing that is so important on our website. We give you the list of what is needed, because again, people think back in my day all I needed was a pencil and a notepad, but now the kids need more, because they were supplied to us a little bit, but we're seeing that they need, of course, markers, they need rulers, they need just notebooks, they just need all that kind of stuff to have.
Yeah, and it gets very expensive for a family. Every child brings their own scissors now, their own markers. We're not sharing items at school. As we're transitioning out of the pandemic, there's still concerns, and we want to keep our children in school. We've seen a significant drop in our 3rd grade reading scores last year, so we want to make sure that this improves. We are accelerating learning, and making sure that our children have their tools when they get there is just the way to set them up for success.
What is the Ready for School bag over there? What is that?
So the Ready for School bag is a Valley of the Sun United Way product that we do with Scholastic for our children 3 to 5, because we know they need to prepare as well. So that is just a nice complement as we talk about Ready to School. We have items for our younger children, as well as our event today here, building the backpacks that will go to our school-age children.
That is great. Okay, let's talk about how people get involved with Valley of the Sun United Way, in doing not just this, but things in the community to help out families.
Well, most definitely. We have what we call a volunteer site on our website. So you just go to vsuw.org, and you'll be then connected to our volunteer site. And there will be a calendar with events that you can sign up for. There are family-friendly events, there are adult events, there are all kinds of things that will interconnect you to be able to do these things to help us meet the needs of our community and make mighty change happen.
Okay. Do you have any numbers yet on what we need to do? I mean, last year we did quite a bit, but have you guys started to look at the numbers yet and see?
We have, and actually this morning we were already talking to our schools and seeing what the need is. Our goal is to hit to 2,200 backpacks this year. So very, very excited. In addition to that, we're looking to do between 40 and 50 what we call teacher closets, because not only is this a stress and a hardship for our families, it is for our teachers. We know what the wages look like for our teachers in our state. So we need to make sure that they have the supplies. So when that child shows up without the backpack or without the notebook, they can reach into what we call the teacher closet and be able to hand them one.
Yeah. And let's remind people out there, I know people might say, okay, you know what, I'm just going to grab the stuff and donate it to the school that's down the street from me. No, you need to bring it to us, because we know where it needs to go. Plus two, some of those schools aren't allowed to accept outside stuff. That's why they team up with United Way and they team up with us, and we get the supplies to them. So we really want you to go to our websites. We want you to call the Valley of the Sun United Way, because again, some of those schools can't just take supplies.
Exactly.
From
we have
outside.
worked hand in hand with the schools. It seems like school was just out, but this takes time for us to prepare to making sure that we're meeting the protocols that the schools need.
Yeah.
In making sure, for an example, we always have to have blunt scissors. That's a great example. Some districts have to have a clear backpack. What does that mean? What does it look like? But the best part is this has become very simple and easy. You can go to the website, do your donation, and it ships right over. We'll pack it, and we'll have those schools all roll in together, and we'll distribute to the schools.
I like it. All right, tell people where they can find you guys on the website. What's the website?
It's vsuw.org.
There you go. And of course, what you can do with us is you can go ahead and head over to aztv.com/stuffthebus, and that's where you can find all the information on what we are doing this year. But it is our 7th 7th annual, and we want to make sure it's the best year. Students already face many challenges in school. Having something to write with and write on shouldn't be one of them. So join us and our caring partners in collecting school supplies for the Arizona kids in need. And again, all you gotta do is head over to aztv.com/stuffthebuff, or you see the QR code, hit it, and you can donate very easy. We make it easy for you. So, Dawn, thank you very much.
Thank you.
So, all right.
All right.
We have kicked it off again, and we're not done. So stick around. We got more mix right after this.